Hi, Annette of Annette's Needles here with another Thursday chat. This week, I have not got to spend a lot of time in my sewing room, but I thought I'd show you what I've been up to. I talked about my Bargello quilt last week. I'll put a picture of it up here. I spread it out on my bed and I took a picture the way I'd like to do it, but it was just too long and not wide enough, so it has to go the other way to fit on my bed. I made it for a California king, and I have a king now. And when I bordered it, I wasn't thinking, so that's my thought process. So I'll show you both pictures. I think it looks nice either way. And then when you walk in my room, you see the swoops like I like. So what I've done this week, I have done this. I've finished the 5 blocks. And I laid them out across where I want it on the yellow fabric sheet slash fabric. And I got that sheet ready to go. So it's just a few inches shy. It's exactly the right, it's a good match for the back, which for the top, which is sitting right here. Oh, and here are the 5 um, blocks all put together that got done this week. The traveling star blocks. I really like this block, don't you? It was very easy. You snowball the strips and you can put them with a center of the color or not, and then inset them wherever you want in your fabric or your block, or just make a whole quilt of this would be fun. And then I put a little yellow on each end to make it wide enough. So the back will fit, but I was a little worried that once I quilted, it'll draw up and not have enough. So I just made this border to go around those blocks to make it just that little bit, maybe 3 inches longer. And then it will lengthen that backing just right. So next week when we chat, I should have the back all done, have both pieces sized up and ready to baste together or glue together, which is what I like to do, so that they'll be ready to quilt on my sweet 16 right there. The other thing I did this week was I had this bag of yarn, beautiful alpaca yarn, fresh from Ecuador. My son and daughter-in-law bought it from a lady on the street that was, I don't know, getting ready to ball it up or whatever. So she sold it to them as is, and it was probably in a great big figure 8 and tied together in a couple of places. Well, then put in a plastic bag. They brought it from Ecuador, I'm going to say 15 years ago. We've moved, this is the third place we've lived since I got that. They brought me 2, and I balled one up, 3. No, they brought me 3. I balled 2 of them up. I knitted a vest with one, set the other aside for later. It's a nice light blue. And then this one is a hot pink. And I'll put up a couple of pictures. Oh, it was such a mess trying to, because I didn't cut it apart exactly right. And then I had my mom cranking on my needle, on my yarn winder, and then it would break because it would pull too tight because it got a little tangled because I'm trying to untangle it. She wasn't too fast. I just didn't have it in the right spot. So we made, I will show you. We made 4 of these until it couldn't do anymore. So then I've been trying to wind it like this from what I could see, laying it all out on the floor so it's not too tangled. I don't think the camera can even see my floor because I still have it all laid out on the floor ready to untangle some more. Isn't that crazy? So at any rate, I'm working on it. Oh, I've got my light pad picture now. Anyway, so that has been my week for our Thursday chat. I'll put up a couple of pictures so you can see how the Bargello is coming along. I'm very happy with it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get done with it this before the end of the month, get done with the backing and have it all ready to start basting next month because it's so big. There's nowhere convenient. You can see my room here is little. This is the door. I mean, this is how it's very small. You're sitting in the closet. My computer's right here. My desk is in the closet. So I don't really have a good spot to lay it out to baste it. So I might have to chat with you out in the shop, and I'll have a plastic table set up and see if I can baste it out there next month. But next week, I should have the back all ready to show you. So it's been nice chatting. I hope you enjoy the pictures that I'm going to add on. See you next week.
I was shaking, falling to pieces, talking in circles just to keep upright. My son has seen this 2 times before. One last goodbye and when he was born. Count me down from 10, 'cause I don't wanna feel myself getting older. Talk me off the ledge. How it was, it will never be again. Young September, like it was last year, swimming in shallows of the southern shore. I have been wanted 2 times before, when we got married and when I was born. Count me down from 10, 'cause I don't wanna feel myself getting older. Talk me off the ledge. How it was, it will never be again. Is it the sound of that secret chord, or the smell of your family home? Count me down from 10. It hurts to feel myself starting over.